We hold these truths to be self-evident, that all men are created equal, that they are endowed by their Creator with certain unalienable rights, that among these are life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. Among the most famous words in the Declaration of Independence, one of the most famous documents of all time, and clearly very central to our Independence Day celebrations this weekend. Life, liberty, and pursuit of happiness. Probably the most famous of those famous words. And I'm thinking as we go into this 4th of July weekend specifically about the challenge of attaining and balancing all three of those, and especially doing so when people bring God and religion into it, and even more especially in the last 2 weeks. Life, while it is only the tip of the iceberg, the mass murders in Charleston highlight the challenges we have in this country when it comes to gun violence and the sacredness of life in our nation. An average of 28 people a day are murdered with guns in the United States. We have simply got to do better between this 4th of July and next 4th of July. And making the same old arguments that each side makes in the gun debate isn't going to get us there. Liberty? Fairly or not, many people are fearful about the future of their own liberty, particularly religious liberty, as the Supreme Court has decided in favor of same-sex marriage. And the ACLU has declared that it will no longer support any cases based on religious freedom of restoration acts that are passed by various states. Now look, simply telling the fearful to calm down is not going to work. Rightly or wrongly, their fears have to be addressed fairly. Calm down? Does it work for any of us when people say it to us, when we're upset about something? Pursuit of happiness? That very Supreme Court decision, which is a challenge for some of the people I just talked about, is also a profound triumph when it comes to the pursuit of happiness category. A category which doesn't say, only if you're straight, by the way. As we celebrate this 4th of July, I think maybe that we as a nation would do well to recall that the most important word in that famous phrase may actually be "and." Our commitment has always been to our best understanding of what achieves all three for as many people as possible, not simply to the achievement or the understanding of one of those categories, which is most important to any one of us or to any one group of us. That, our commitment to and a good barbecue, especially if it brings together people who don't always agree on these definitional issues, could probably help us accomplish almost anything we want as a country. And I hope it will. Happy 4th of July.